So you want to think about building your brand. What's going to be unique for you? How do you establish your brand and building connections? So thinking about what's unique to you. One thing I would say is this. If you're someone, for instance, for example, if I'm someone who I've been in HR for years, but I've only been in HR for mental health companies, it's not that I can't do recruitment or policies for engineering companies, but how much extra work would that be? And would I really be able to serve my clients well if I've never really worked in that field before? So yes, our goal is to get clients, but our goal is to serve them well because they're our clients, they're customers. We're serving them. So when thinking about what type of clients you're looking for and identifying your target market, you're going to also think about where you're the strongest. Is your expertise in recruitment? Is it in employee relations? Is it with unions? Whomever it may be, that's part of how you're going to get to that target market. And we'll go into that a little bit later. But what is your unique selling point? What's going to be different? So for instance, for me, my unique selling point, I only work with businesses who are in human services. And that goes back to my first master's, which is my passion, counseling, mental health. So I only work with those companies because I know what licensures are required for the people they need to hire. Not that I can't recruit for engineering, but it would be a steep learning curve for me to, really find those folks and for me to be able to speak that jargon to the companies. I'm not going to know it. And they'll be able to tell who knows what, because if you're not in the field, you can tell when somebody's not in the field. You can tell, just like we can tell when someone's not really in HR, that they might have just been an intern. you know? And so with that, in a way that you can sell yourself and make sure that you're getting those dollars you want is work where you're strongest. That doesn't mean later that you can't bring on folks if you want to expand your offerings, your service offerings. What I would say is then you bring on folks who are strong in areas where you're weak. So let's say I want to stick with recruiting and now I have a technical company and I don't want to let the money go. Okay, let me find someone who's good at technical recruiting, who has that expertise and bring them on for the project. I might not get all of the money, but some is definitely better than none. And then I haven't lost that client. Now, don't be afraid also that if it's not a good fit, to refer them to someone else because you have still become a resource. You didn't let them go. You didn't, have them wondering how they can get help. You were a resource to the company that you would refer them to and a resource to them. And they'll still think of you when other opportunities come.